Hello, my name is Mr. Bubbles, and I come from a faraway land called Cheerland, where the cheerleading is good and the opinions are high. Not a lot of people know a lot about cheer, like crazy cheer parents and crazy other things, but mostly cheer parents. So I thought it'd be a good idea to make videos to educate and bridge the gap between cheer knowledge and cheer ignorance. So this is my routine breakdown with Mr. Bubbles. First team we got here is Brandon Senior Black from Brandon, Florida. A very good team. Really good, in fact. They scored a 99.5 at the NCAA Nationals competition. They are a small co-ed team, meaning they have 5 boys, 22 athletes, and they're really good. But how good are they? They are a co-ed team, meaning they have to do co-ed toss stunts. They open up with 2 toss one-arms, which gets them into the 5.0 range for co-ed quantity. There's 5 boys on the team, but they only need to throw 2 stunts to get into that 5.0 range. They did it with no assistance, as you can see, so it's pretty good. I mean, there's 5 boys and there could be 5, but you only need 2, so they're playing the score sheet very well. On top of that, they got 4 round-off whip doubles, well 3, one just a regular double, and then 5 more round-off whip doubles. They got 3 baskets, 2 kick doubles, very clean, very high, score them nice and well, boom, and then they got a pretty lady kick double, or a hitch kick double, which doesn't really get them any more difficulty. It's just a fancy way of showing off in cheerleading terms, because all you gotta do is kick doubles. Why? Well, I'm not quite sure. Then we got 7 wonderfuls right there, all of them falling, which goes under the standing tumbling difficulty. They have a bunch of what looks like standing falls, and they actually throw 6. And that still goes to their standing tumbling difficulty score. Right, here comes their 2 to double section. 3 of them throwing doubles. The rest are 2 to falls, which still, according to Varsity's score sheet, counts as an elite level tumbling pass. So even though the 3 are throwing 2 to doubles, it still counts just as much as the 2 to full, which does not make very much sense to me, but I'll leave that up to you guys. After that, we got 3 2 to whip doubles down the center, and then the 2 other girls, and then 2 1 to whip doubles. Again, going into standing tumbling difficulty. They go into running tumbling, open with a punch front through to double. Another punch front through to double with 2 other passes following, one of them being a double. Then we got 2 Arabian through to doubles, and then another punch front round off whip double. 2 1.5 through to doubles, and that's the end of their running tumbling section, which will go under their running tumbling difficulty. Next is their elite, which to me is the most impressive part about their routine. 5 round off rebound, 360 switch ups, which is very difficult, if I do say so myself. It's much more difficult than a straight up 360, but they don't get any more credit than just a regular elite level appropriate skill. So this is just to show off mostly. Round off 360 to stretch. It's kind of a lip stretch, but I think they might give them the elite level on that one. Then they do this level 2 transfer, which looks cool more than anything. Don't think they get really any credit for it. Another round off handspring double across the front. And then a prep level hand in hand inversion, which technically you could do in level 3, but no one's counting. Let's do some sassy knee work, some splits, and an inversion to 1 leg body position, which is an arabesque, which is that shape right there. That's pretty impressive to me, honestly. There's some teams that do easier inversions to 1 leg that still count the same, but again, they're doing it the hard way because they're really good at stunting. Like really good. I don't really understand. Then they do a stretch to stretch TikTok. Oh, stretch to scale, pardon me. Which is a high to high body position to body position, which is elite, and then they do it again to another body position, which is again just showing off. I guess it is to a different body position. I would count that as 2 elite level appropriate. 5 beautifully done double ups to lib, which is all you need to do. You don't need to do it to a body position to make it elite level. and then some sassy motions and a scorpion. And then a downward inversion, which is just at a level appropriate. Passes through extension, which makes it not level 4. And then they're off to the races. Beautiful jumps. Round off double. 2 round off handspring doubles. More jumps. Their jump difficulty, they must have gotten a 5.0 because all you really need to do is jump 3 times and you get a 5.0. Very boring part of the score sheet. 2 brace inversion flips to immediate full up to hitch, which is pretty darn impressive if you do ask me. Then the center group just does an elite level inversion to one leg, 2 high tick-tocks around the edge with the scorpion in the middle, 1 1/4 ticks, and then a paper doll structure at the very end with 2 front fulls on the outside, 6 groups up in the air with a 1.5 to body line. That's pretty impressive. And then they get the groove on and they do the dance.
1, 2, 3, let's go!
With another round off double at the very end. Brandon Senior Black scored a 5.0 on stunt difficulty as defined by Varsity. In order to score in the 4.5 to 5.0 range, you need to do 4 different level appropriate skills performed by most of the team, 2 of which are elite level. They do 5 elite skills, 1 level appropriate, 6 skills total, and most of them are elite. So they just decided to give them all of the points, eh? For stunt colored quantity, they scored a 5.0 because they threw 2 toss cupies in the very beginning, satisfying that. 5 out of 5. For pyramid, you need to do 4 different level appropriate skills and 2 structures performed by most of the team, which they do, scoring them in a 4.5 to 5.0 range. For tosses, you need to throw a majority, which is 3 for a small colored team, which they do, and they scored a 5.0. Jumps, 3 jumps. Congratulations. Standing tumbling. In order to score in the 4.5 to 5.0 difficulty range for standing tumbling, most of the team performs an elite level appropriate pass in the same section, which for 22 athletes, that's 12. Not really sure if anyone did do that. In run and tumbling, majority of the team performs an elite level appropriate pass. Majority for 22 athletes is 10, if they throw 22 passes to a double, 23 passes total. And yeah, that is Brandon Senior Black's routine breakdown. My name is Mr. Bubbles. If you enjoyed watching these videos, please consider subscribing. Like this video if you enjoyed your time here. And yeah, leave a comment down below if you have any other suggestions of who else you want to see broken down. Yeah, I'm here to break down the cheer. You are one step closer to graduating from the cheerleading university in Cheerland. Congratulations. Have a good night. Wash your hands. Stay away from the corona.
1, 2, 3, let's go!